Dolphins hosting the Raiders up at KO Stadium on Saturday night. I'm Paul Grzadka, joined by former Blue Josh Mansour to unpack this one. And Josh, the Dolphins would be a little bit disappointed not getting the 2 points last Sunday over in New Zealand. But there's still strong signs there for Wayne Bennett's Chargers. It's that committed performance, you know, the type of Wayne Bennett football that he likes his players to.
I always underestimate the Dolphins whenever they play. They were in the game against the Warriors last week, there's no doubt about that. And they had the opportunity to really take away the 2 points. Unfortunately, they couldn't get the chockies in the end. There's a massive opportunity this week against the Raiders, who, you know, haven't been playing to their full potential as well. So I know this year especially, Wayne Bennett, all his players know it's going to be his last there. So I think everyone's playing with that extra motivation.
And still a strong side. Obviously, they lose the Hammer, they lose Gafusi to Origin. They've got some handy replacements, and that's maybe the difference from last year is the depth.
Yeah, again, Trey Fuller, didn't know much about him when he first came onto the scene, and he's absolutely pushed Hammer to retain that jersey, to be totally honest with you. His performances have been second to none, and he adds a lot to their attack. So, in my opinion, like, it's not really much, I wouldn't call, no disrespect, but it's not a downgrade in my opinion. We all know what the Hammer can bring to a footy side, but it's a pretty handy replacement in my opinion with Trey Fuller.
Let's turn to the Raiders now. It's a bit of a worry the way things went against the Roosters when they were at home last week. How did they turn it around for an away trip to Redcliffe?
Yeah, their back's up against it, aren't they? Every time, the only thing I'm worried about the Raiders, like, their power game is great. They're known, they're renowned. Papali'i back is a massive inclusion. Their middle forwards, they really rely heavily on them, and their back five. The only thing I'm concerned about is who's going to be organising that team. Yeah. They've got a couple of youngsters in the halves, especially Kaya Weeks. Like, he's hit the scene now. We all know he's got the ability. We all know he's got a bit of X factor about him. But the thing that's going to be testing him in that number 7 jersey is guiding the team to point and making sure they're set up for a striking, attacking shape. Do they have the opportunity to really unravel the Dolphins? They do, but only if they stick by the game plan and don't let things unravel like they did last week.
Yeah, okay. So can you go the Raiders away from home, or are you going to pick the Dolphins?
I know one thing the Raiders love is being the underdog. They love their backs up against the wall. They love everyone riding them off, and it's no different this week. I know it's a bit of a big upset when you look at, you know, the team list on both side to side, and you kind of want to hedge your bets with the Dolphins, but I'm going to back Ricky this week, and I'm going to go the Green Machine.
There you go. I like it, Josh. You got to put it out there.
Have to.
All right, if you want to see the match live, head to nrl.com/tickets. If you can't get to the game, you can still watch it on Foxtel, Sky New Zealand or KO. Kickoff is at 7:35 p.m.